My people, Malawi president don't shock Africans, a lot of Africans leaders recently. In Malawi president don't shock am. Hey, una know am. Na Malawi president be this. E get one thing wey him do, and for this video, na Nigerian president I wan talk. Tinubu, Emilio Kan, na him I wan follow talk for this video. Now e don come now, e don dey buy yacht, dey buy motor, dey buy everything. This one now na for you. Because you talk say you wan make Nigeria grow and you dey among people wey dey talk say you wan cut cost too, you know. But now I wan show you wetin your counterpart, your neighbor president dey do. I wan show you wetin him dey do. This man na Malawi president, na him be this. This man don shock Africa wey be say for him video wey him do recently, him press conference wey him do recently. Wey be saying dey follow him people dey talk, dey tell him people say make him people abeg make dem just calm down for am, say him go do the country better, say him wan lead by example. Na him this man come start to dey cut cost heavily, come talk say every trip wey be say him suppose go this year till the end of this year, every trip wey him go, say him go cancel everything, say him no go go anything, him go stay in the country to develop the country. Even dey talk say every other people wey dey, ministers and everybody, say him go cut their money. Even still dey talk say even ministers, anybody official wey dey inside government, anybody, both senator, anybody, no matter who you be, say dem no go travel out of the country, dem must dey inside the country, because say dem wan make the country grow, make the country with the money. Maybe they go make sure say the country na better country for themselves. Now, if you want to watch the video when they talk am, now the video na be this.
I know that there will be some who created this mess that I'm now cleaning up, who will be the loudest in calling me names, claiming that I am the problem, and calling on citizens to attack me. But I'm not intimidated by that. I'm here to serve Malawians. And to do so, I'm prepared to do things that are painful as long as they are the right things. The most painful thing by far has been the recent devaluation of our currency to correct the false value of the kwacha based on nothing and rebuild true value in the kwacha based on production of exports. I know that this decision has caused a lot of pain, and I know that all of us now have to make big adjustments in spending so that we can prioritize those areas that are most productive and stay the course until our economy becomes productive and profitable again. In making those painful adjustments, I myself have to lead by example. This is why, effective immediately, all of my international trips between now and the end of the fiscal year, beginning with my trip to COP28 at the end of this month, are canceled. By extension, I'm putting a freeze on all public-funded international trips for all public officers at all levels, including those in parastatals, until the end of the financial year in March. In fact, all cabinet members currently abroad on public-funded trips must return to Malawi with immediate effect. Any travel deemed absolutely necessary by anyone during that period must be submitted to my office for my personal authorization. Secondly, I order that all fuel entitlements for cabinet ministers, principal secretaries, directors, and all members of senior management of public institutions should be cut in half with immediate effect. Thirdly, until further notice, I order the Secretary, the President, and Cabinet to circulate to all public institutions a criteria for local trainings and local travel that will be acceptable, as well as a cap on how much of their budgets can be spent on allowances for such trainings and trips. By doing this, I am effectively ending the practice of draining public coffers to spend on allowances for useless activities.
Una don see am, una don see wetin I dey talk. Abeg bring tinubu come. You are welcome again, because you dey see this one na Malawi, no even reach us o. E no reach us o. But the way this country, Malawi still better o. You know the way this country take chop reach, the way una take chop am reach. You dey talk that time when we say you never become president, say you no collect money for anybody and you no do anything. Now na so travel you dey travel. You don travel. In fact, I no fit count how many countries where you don travel go now. You don travel now. I know say today now you dey go and one African country now for their independence. You so travel, now you dey travel. No veer where you no wan go now. Any small thing where they don call you, pam, you don run go there. Na like that Nigeria go take grow. You dey see the way person dey cut costs, dey do things for your own country, make the country for better. But you now, you know the way, and people, you dey see all these things, people dey suffer. Even all the people wey vote you now don dey cry, dey come outside, dey talk say you don dey do bad thing for them. Say things no dey easy for them again. But your own now na to fly from one country to another. Even now I hear say now the yacht where you buy now, you don dey cruise, you don dey drink champagne inside. God, who do us for this country? All of una. We'll go straight to another news.